Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome back to my channel. It has been probably 6 months or so since I actually sat down and filmed a video here last. I know I did upload some videos about maybe 2 months ago now, but those were filmed in the summer and literally I've kind of like just taken a break from intentional adulting. I guess because I've just been reflecting a lot on life and what I want to do and achieve and what my passions are. And I think what I'm realizing is that my passions are changing and I myself am growing. So I guess it's natural as we get older, wiser, etc. Perhaps the routes that we want to go down in life may change. So I think that's what's been happening to me. I'm not really the kind of person that can just still come on YouTube and put out a lot of content, make videos, even though I'm not feeling 100% passionate and connected to my content. So that's why I took a step back and that's why I've been away. And my husband was like, just make a video and share what's on your mind. So that's what I'm doing today. So to be honest, I don't really even feel completely clear in my head about where I want to take my channel next and what kind of videos I want to create next, because I just feel like what I want to achieve in my life long term is changing. Like before, I used to be really career driven and really ambitious in that sense. And I was really also heavily focused on, achieving financial freedom, budgeting, all of that stuff. And yeah, my priorities have changed essentially. I feel like I've reached a place in my career where I've actually achieved my career dreams, and I know it's great for our salaries to keep on increasing, but as for my dream job or my dream role, I'm now in that and I don't aspire to achieve more or to become more senior in my career. So I no longer feel like I am as focused on my career as I was before, because I've kind of like achieved what I set out to achieve. So yeah, for that reason, I know I did start making some career related content, but I no longer want to do that because it's not really a topic that interests me anymore. In actual fact, my main priority at the moment is definitely not achieving career progression, moving further up the career ladder. It is not that at all. I've actually realised that long term, and even in the short term actually, I want to be at home. This whole chasing a career, chasing promotions, stuff like that, it no longer energises me. And I've realised that my dream future and also my dream present is to be at home and essentially to be a stay-at-home wife, and then when I have kids, be a stay-at-home mum. And I'm saying that knowing that that may shock a lot of you, especially for those of you who know me personally, because I've always been, since school, since secondary school, since even primary school, I've always aspired to achieve big, to be successful, etc. I've never ever dreamed about being at home and taking care of the house and a husband and children. That hasn't been in my vision at all. But the more, I guess, I mentioned on my channel probably at the start of this year that I've recommitted myself to the Lord. I'm now I guess I was born again before, but I didn't really take my faith seriously. But I have been on a journey of continuously seeking the Lord and reading the Bible and trying to understand what God requires of me. And I want to live my life more aligned to the Bible. and I've been reading about biblical womanhood, the role of a wife, so biblical wifehood, and I really would love to live a life where my main and even sole priorities are my home, my husband and my children. And I don't even want to pursue a career outside of the home, because trying to juggle both is near impossible, and it actually creates a lot of stress on yourself if you're trying to be fully present and available for your husband and your kids. And I don't want to keep trying to juggle and balance the two. It's actually very stressful working full time, working in a very demanding job, you know, where you have responsibilities, expectations, targets. It's really difficult having that kind of corporate stress and pressure and expectations, and then at the same time trying to be all that you can be plus more to your husband, and if you have kids, your kids. It's just really difficult, and I've been trying, not that I have kids myself at the moment, but I will have in future, God willing. But even now, just as a wife, it's so difficult trying to balance everything, and actually it's making me really unhappy trying to do it all. I know I cannot do it all, and I no longer want to try and do it all, and that's why I feel like my whole priorities and stuff is shifting. So yeah, that's kind of like why I've been away, because I've been processing a lot of the thoughts that are going on in my head and trying to make sense of, okay, what does this mean for me work-wise and also hobby-wise? And definitely work-wise, I want to be able to leave the working world as quickly as possible. It's not going to happen right away, because we do have financial commitments and saving goals and investing goals and stuff like that. So I do still need to continue contributing to our little household financially for the foreseeable, at least, future. But long term, I definitely see myself becoming a stay-at-home wife or mum, and if I have my own streams of income, you know, doing various things to still contribute in some way to the household, great. But those would only be things or like revenue streams that I've created myself. It's not, it won't be having a job, especially a corporate job, which is really, really stressful and demanding and busy. So yeah, that's in essence why I've been away. I've been trying to make sense of, I guess, the changes that I am going through internally. Lots and lots of thinking to do, but yeah, it's just because my priorities, I feel like, are shifting. That's why I couldn't really come on and still be authentic and create videos about, you know, encouraging you in your career journeys, or with investing, saving, or getting on a property ladder, etc. My focus is no longer on kind of like achieving those more materialistic goals. I'm definitely more home focused at the moment. So what does that mean for this channel and everything else, intentional adulting, going forward? Well, I don't know. The answer is I honestly don't know. I do want to continue creating content that is related to money and budgeting and investing and saving, because I still work at the moment, and within my household I'm the person who takes on the bulk of that responsibility of deciding how our money is split and what we invest in and what we do with our finances. So I do still want to make content about that, and hopefully I will continue to do so. I'm still very much interested in property. I love property. You know, we're saving up for an investment property, although we've still got a very long way to go. But I still definitely am interested in housing and the whole property world. And therefore I'd kind of love in some capacity to create content related to that as well. So I don't know, who knows, maybe this channel won't even change because I still have some of the interests that I had before. Maybe now they're just to a lesser extent, or maybe there'll be a big shift and I won't even create content related to that. I don't know. I'm trying not to rule out anything at the moment because I'm still trying to decide what I want to do. But I wanted to come on and explain why I've been away, because it's been a very long time since I created a video. I've stopped posting on my Instagram as well. The last time I posted was in September. We're now in mid-November. So yeah, there's a lot going on mentally. But if you are interested in, I guess, this new phase of my life where I am focusing more on being a wife, being a godly wife, a biblical wife, hopefully creating a family, you know, homemaking as well. If you're interested in stuff like that, then I have started, I guess, documenting my journey towards becoming more focused on wifehood and becoming a homemaker. I've started documenting that on both Instagram and on a new YouTube channel that I've created. So I'll leave the links at the bottom if you want to follow me. Come on, follow. I think it will be, if you're interested in that content, I think it will be really interesting for you to follow along, because I know there are quite a lot of women online who create homemaking content, but I'm coming at it from a slightly different perspective. So I still work, but I still make sure that I try and ensure that I do what I need to do in the home. So I still try and cook, clean, be present for my husband, everything that entails being a homemaker, I try and do alongside working full time. And again, it's very difficult to do both of those. And if you are what I call a working homemaker or a part-time homemaker, you have quite a few experiences that are unique to you that I guess full-time stay-at-home wives and mums don't necessarily have. So I try to create my content around the experience of working in either a full-time or part-time job, and trying to balance that with being a biblical wife, a biblical mum, etc. So it's very difficult to do the two, and there's a lot of things that we as working wives need to consider that perhaps other homemakers don't, and that's what I try to centre the content around. So if you're interested in that, if you love the whole idea of becoming a full-time stay-at-home wife or mum, becoming a homemaker, but you do have to continue working right now in order to support your household, bring in some extra money, then you probably will enjoy the content that I'm sharing. So I definitely will leave the links down for you below and you can follow along. Please do. I'd really appreciate you joining me on that journey. But yeah, as it relates to intentional adulting, I think I just still need to just get clear about the direction I want to take this channel in. I'm not quite clear on it yet, so I've still got more thinking to do. But I don't want to give it up altogether, because as I said, when you're a working wife, you do still have some say in your household's finances. It's not just your husband who makes all the decisions. You probably do have some say as to what you guys spend your money on, what you save towards, etc. And you know, it's just difficult trying to balance everything. So yeah, I definitely will try and continue making content related to finances, saving up for the future, increasing your net worth via investing and stuff, but I just need to figure out how to do that going forward. So that's where I have been. I feel like I've spoken for ages. So I'm gonna stop now. Let me know if you have any, I guess, ideas, or if you have any requests for me, in terms of if you want me to make videos about certain topics, please let me know, because I also want to consider what you want in terms of this channel, because I created it so that it will be useful for you. So there's no point me making videos that you won't find helpful. So if you do have any video requests, topics you want me to cover, please do share them in the comments so that I can try and tailor them and incorporate them into my content plan. And yeah, if you've got any just words of advice, leave them in the comments also. I would appreciate that. But thank you to everyone who has stuck by me whilst I've been silent here. Again, please do come and follow me on my more homemaking geared content. That would be amazing if you're interested in that stuff. I've called everything the part-time homemaker because I'm part-time at home, or I'm part-time focused on homemaking stuff here, because I do have a job that I try and balance everything around. So yeah, it's a journey. So thank you for being here, thank you for watching. It was lovely speaking to you, and hopefully we will talk again soon. So take care guys, and God bless.